calls. We got people who call in and recite whatever they like on their show. So alhamdulillah, today is let me see what Ramadan day it is. You know what? I've lost count. Today is the 19th of Ramadan, alhamdulillah, and it's a lovely day, alhamdulillah. And we need those calls to come on the number 0116 4822 Get those children to call in, all those people. I'm waiting for your call. You know what? I'm already excited to hear all of you today, inshallah. Now, today I had a quote. Let me see, what quote do we have today for the quote of the day? Let's see, inshallah. Let me just hold on a second whilst I put that up for you. But make sure you get those calls coming on the number. I think we have our first call. Let's see who we have. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Iman Muhammad.
Iman Muhammad. And you are 5 years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah.
Surah?
Wal-Ashr.
Surah Wal-Ashr. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Iman. That was absolutely beautiful. Jazakallah so much for that recitation. MashaAllah. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah.
Who would you like to give salams to?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, sorry. Yes, bring her on, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to Alina?
Yes.
And you are 4 years old?
Yes.
Wow, mashallah. And what will you be reciting for us today? Suratul? You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Wow, Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Alina, that was absolutely beautiful. Jazakallah so much, both of you, for reciting. Would you like to give salams to anyone? Everyone, inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalam.
And let's see who we have next, inshallah. So, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Zahra Gira.
Zahra Giraj. And Zahra, you are 5 years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did I know that? And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Fatiha.
Surah Al-Fatiha. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Zahra, that was amazing. Jazakallah so much for that. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Whoever is listening.
To all who are listening. Is your sister going to pray?
Yeah.
Bring her on, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And am I speaking to Layla?
Yes.
And what will you be reciting? Hasbi Rabbi?
Yes.
Inshallah, you can start when you're ready.
Ashabi Rabbi. Ya Mafi. Baby. Ya Ya Ya.
Wow, mashallah, that was amazing, Layla. And how old are you?
2.
2 years old, mashallah. Would you like to give salams
Goodbye.
to everyone? Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, one of our youngest, 2 years old. And let's see who we have coming on next, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Yusuf Patel.
Yusuf Patel. And how old are you, Yusuf?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 years old. And this is your first time calling in?
Yeah.
Wow, mashallah. What will you be reciting for us today?
Qala al-Badru alayna.
You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
Qala al-Badru alayna min taniyati wada wajaba shukru alayna mada'a lillahi da mada'a lillahi da. Oh, the white moon rose over us from the valley of Wada, and he no wait to show gratefulness. We're the best call to God's way. We're the best call to God's way. Oh, you who are raised amongst us, coming with Allah to be obeyed, you have brought to this city nobleness. We're the best call to God's way. We're the best call to God's way. Finished.
Wow, mashallah. That was amazing, Yusuf. I want you to call every single day. Is that something you could do for me?
Yeah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, and my family, and the whole Muslim Ummah.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, your brother wants to pray? That's fine, inshallah. Bring him on. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Adam Patel.
Adam Patel. And how old are you, Adam?
5.
5 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Muharram Safa.
Muharram Safar. You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
Muharram Safa, Rabi al-Awwal, Rabi al-Thani. These are the months in Islam. Ramadan, Ula, Ramadan, Ukran, Shaban, Shaba. Ramadan, inshallah. Kota Adama, and Hijjah. These are the months in Islam. Finished.
Wow, mashallah. That was amazing, Adam. I really, really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for your call, Yusuf and Adam. Would you like to give salams to anyone, Adam?
My mom, my dad, and my brother.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So that was Yusuf and Adam. Let's see who we have coming on next, inshallah. Let's see who we have next. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Madiha.
Madiha Aswa, isn't it?
Ji.
And what
How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
And you are 8 years old, is that right?
Ji.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
A bit of a nasheed.
A bit of a nasheed. You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
Okay. Once upon a time, during a mulfield, a merciful mankind was sent for you and I and this orphan child grew and came to be the greatest man alive. Praying Jannah we meet, pave the way for us so we can believe. Taught us all about love, taught us what it means. Ya Muhammad, Ya Muhammad, heart and soul so radiant. Ya Muhammad, Ya Muhammad, trade the world to see your face.
Wow, mashallah. That was fantastic, Madiha. I really, really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
And I give salam to the whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, that was Madiha, 8 years old. Let's see who we have coming on next, inshaAllah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
And who am I speaking to?
Adam Bapu.
Adam Bapu, and you're 4 years old, is that right?
Yeah.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
Inna anzalnahu.
Inna anzalnahu. You can start when you're ready, inshaAllah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل يوم سلام حتى مطلع الفجر.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Adam, that was amazing. Really, really nice, MashaAllah. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, that was Adam, 4 years old. Let's see who we have next, inshaAllah. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Aiden Bali.
Aiden Bali. And what
Bali.
Okay, sorry, Aiden Bali. And what will you be reciting for us today?
It's a V.
It's a B, that's what I said. P.
Yes, you did.
It's Bali, Balli.
Balli. Wow, mashallah. And what will you be reciting for us today?
How are you?
I'm good, Aiden. How are you?
I'm good.
And what will you have prepared for us today?
I'm going to pray the dua for us to go to bed.
You want to go to bed already? Are you very sleepy?
No, I'm going to pray the
Dua.
kalima of bed.
Okay, that's fine. You can start when you're ready.
Allahumma bismika amutu wahya la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Wow, mashallah. You were going to make me fall asleep there. I was going to fall asleep there. And is your sister going to recite too?
No.
Yes.
Naughty Aiden. Assalamu alaikum. And am I speaking to Alia?
Yeah.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
I'm doing live again because I know it properly.
You know it properly now? Okay, I'm very excited to hear this, inshallah. You can start when you're ready.
I don't know all of it.
That's fine, no worries. How much you know you can recite, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I follow this path again. I see a new way ahead. I know it's gonna be hard. It's a test that I have to succeed. I know that Allah you're with me. I believe that you're by my side. I believe that you'll help me when I fall. So make me a better person from inside. Forgive me when I sinned and times that I lied. Protect me from all harm. Make this world so calm. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
MashaAllah. I really, really enjoyed that, Alia. That was amazing. MashaAllah. I really, really like that. MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much, both Aiden and Alia, for calling
I
in.
listened to both of your videos.
What was that?
We listened to both. We listened to two of them.
You listened to two of them. Which one did you listen to?
Rodat As-Salam and Life.
Rodot Salam and Live. Did you subscribe?
Yeah.
Wow, mashallah. Jazakallah so much, both of you. Alhamdulillah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole Ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum Assalam.
MashaAllah, that was Aiden and Alia. Let's see who we have coming on next, inshaAllah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
I'm Yusuf.
Yusuf. Which Yusuf are you? What is your full name, Yusuf?
Yusuf Jasha.
Yusuf Jasa.
Ji.
And is this your first time calling in?
Ji.
Wow, mashallah. And what will you be reciting for us today?
I'm gonna recite the first book of Ali Imran.
Insha'Allah. And how old are you, Yusuf?
I'm 11.
You're 11 years old. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه وأنزل التوراة والإنجيل من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان. إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتقام. إن الله لا يخفى عليه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء. لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم. هو الذي أنزل عليك الكتاب منه آيات محكمات هن أم الكتاب وأخر متشابهات. فأما الذين في قلوبهم زيغ فيتبعون ما تشابه منه ابتغاء الفتنة وابتغاء تأويله وما يعلم تأويله إلا الله. والراسخون في العلم يقولون آمنا به كل من عند ربنا وما يذكر إلا أولو الألباب. صدق الله العظيم.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Yusuf. That was amazing. I really, really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for calling in. I want you to call in every single day. Is that something you could do?
Inshallah.
Insha'Allah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole Ummah.
The whole Ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think is there someone else? Who's coming on, inshallah? Your cousin? Alright, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad.
Muhammad. And what's your surname, Muhammad?
Patel.
Muhammad Patel. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Mawlaya Salli.
Mawlaya Salli. And how old are you, Muhammad?
6 years old.
6 years old?
8 years old.
8 years old, inshallah. You can start when you're ready.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول الله عليك.
Is that done?
Yeah.
Wow, mashallah, that was amazing, Muhammad. I really, really enjoyed that. I want you to call in every single day as well. Is that something you could do for me, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
My cousins and the whole Ummah.
Inshallah, salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, mashallah, that was Yusuf, Jasa, and Muhammad Patel. Let's see who we have coming on next, inshallah. Let's see who is the next person, inshallah. So, alhamdulillah, you know what? We've had a few callers come in, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, around 13 people. Yeah? Alhamdulillah. Do we have a call? Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Walaikum assalam.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
Ashura.
Ashura.
Siyam.
And how old are you?
4.
4 years old. Who am I speaking to?
Yusuf.
Yusuf. What's your surname, Yusuf?
Luna.
Yusuf Lunat.
Yeah.
Is this your first time calling in?
Yeah.
Wow. And you're going to be reciting a surah?
Another.
A nazam, inshallah. You can start when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mahomed, Sattar, Rabia, Owa, Rabia, Dami, these are the months in the Sham, Jamada, Uri, Jamada, Ukia, Wajab, and Shabbal, Ramadan, 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 and Shawwal, and Dhul Hijjah. These are the months in the Sham.
Wow, mashallah, Yusuf, that was amazing. I really, really like that, mashallah. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah.
Who would you like to give salams to?
My grandma and my whole and all of my cousins.
Inshallah. I want you to call in every single day. Is that something you could do?
Yeah.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam.
So, mashallah, that was Yusuf, 4 years old. Get those calls coming in on the number 0116 4822 086. And you know what? As I said yesterday, I'd love to hear a review from you. I'd love to hear how you found this Nasheed show so far. It's been the 3rd week. And alhamdulillah, you know what? It's amazing to have some feedback on how you like the show, what you would like in the show, any suggestions. You can text that in on the number 077 488 55055, inshallah. So let's see, where are the calls today? As you may notice that my brother Abdul is not here with me today because he wanted to go on a little break. But alhamdulillah, you know what, he'll be back with us maybe tomorrow, inshallah. And alhamdulillah, you know what, as I was starting in the beginning, we always have the quote of the day. But alhamdulillah, we had so many calls coming in today that we didn't even get a chance to recite it. Not recite a quote, but say the quote. So today's quote, I think we've got a call. Let's see who we have. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. And I think it's gone. But no worries, inshallah. Get that call back on number 0116 4822 086. So the quote of the day for today, I think we've got another call again. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, and it's gone. It's like a table tennis going and coming. But no worries, inshallah. Get those calls coming in. We need more calls, as I said, as we always have the domino effect, call after call. We need them. Get them coming in. Do you have another call? Let's take this one. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad Zidan Bilal Khalifa.
Muhammad Khalifa.
Muhammad Zidan Bilal Khalifa.
Muhammad Bilal Khalifa.
Zidan Bilal.
Muhammad Zidan.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. And how old are you, Muhammad?
6.
6 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Ikhlas.
Surah Ikhlas, you can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لا يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, that was amazing, Muhammad. I really enjoyed that. Is this your first time calling in?
Yes.
Wow, I want you to call in every single day. Is that something you could do?
Yes.
Inshallah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
Say, Mom.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, that was Muhammad who called in, 6 years old. Let's get those more calls. We need more calls. You know what? Alhamdulillah, it's an amazing day outside. And you know, we love to have more calls. I know everyone's probably busy playing around. It's the last week of the holiday. I think you got your schools will be back from Monday or Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but inshallah, you know what? Get those calls to come in. Once you've got the chance. You know, I thought holidays will be busy. But alhamdulillah, I think most of you are probably out. But even if you're out, if you're in your cars, you know what? Get those phone calls to come in. You know, get those calls to come in. You can hear from the radio in your car. The number for the studio is 0116 4822 Recite on the go. You know what? Yeah, and you know what? You got a chance to win some prizes. We've got some amazing prizes lined up ahead. We've got Johnny Custard vouchers, brew vouchers, and much more. So you don't want to miss out on these prizes, inshallah. And remember, each time you recite, your name goes into the prize draw, which will be done on Friday. And you know what? It's today and tomorrow. Then Friday will be the day we'll be revealing the prizes. Alhamdulillah, we've had winners each week, 3 winners each week who have won amazing and incredible prizes. But we need more calls. We need more people to call in and recite. And you know what? You can recite whatever you like. You can recite a Nasheed. You can recite. Okay, we think we have a call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Sana.
Sana. And what's your surname, Sana?
Hamid.
Sana Hamid. And you're 5 years old. What will you be reciting for us today?
Surah.
Surah An-Nas. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah. That was amazing, Sana. I really like that, MashaAllah. And would you like to give salams to anyone? Everyone, inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
So, mashallah, that was Sana. Let's see who we have coming on next. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Zaid.
Zaid. And what's your surname, Zaid?
Noor.
Zaid Noore. And what will you be reciting for us today, Zaid?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed. And how old are you?
5.
5 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today? And Nasheed, sorry, you know my mind's gone. But no worries, inshallah, you can start when you're ready.
Subhanallah. Walhamdulillah. Wa la ilaha illallah. Wallahu akbar. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم.
Wow, mashallah, that was amazing, Zaid. I really like that, mashallah. And is this the first time calling in?
Yeah.
I want you to call in every single day. Is that something you could do?
Yeah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah, that was Zaid. I think we have one more call on the line. Let's see who we have next, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Abdullah.
Abdullah. And what is your surname, Abdullah?
Abdul Saeed.
Abdullah Saeed?
Yeah.
Wow. And you're 6 years old?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, mashallah. What will you be reciting for us today?
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa?
Burj Khalifa.
Oh, fourth kalima, inshallah. You can start when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Burj Khalifa tamjid. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير.
Wow, mashallah. That was amazing, Abdullah. I really, really enjoyed that, mashallah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, that was Abdullah who recited. Bring those calls coming in. We've got around 13 minutes left. Let's see who will be the next caller, inshallah. The number for the studio is 0116 4822 So, as I was saying, you know what, every time I go for the quote of the day, there's always a quote coming. But inshallah, let's recite this quote. You don't really recite a quote, but say this quote. So, the quote of the day today is, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Now, alhamdulillah, you know what, in life, you always have good days and you have bad days. You know what, not every day goes to your plan. And, you know, there's a balance between the good times and, you know, the bad hours and the good hours in the day. And it's all about maintaining that balance. Now, because if you don't have this balance, then we don't get the good times and bad times of the day. Let's see who you have next, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad Iyaz.
Muhammad?
Iyaz.
Siam.
Yeah.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
The seventh kalima.
The seventh kalima. And how old are you, Muhammad?
5.
5 years old. And what will you be reciting? Seventh kalima?
Yeah.
Insha'Allah. You can start when you're ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Seventh kalima imani mufassal. Amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi wal yawmil akhiri wal qadri khairihi wa sharrihi min Allah والبعث بعد الموت لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
Wow, mashallah. That was amazing, Muhammad. Really, really nice, mashallah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah, whoever's listening.
All who are listening, inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, mashallah, that was Muhammad. Let's see who we have up next, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Aisha Said.
Aisha Saeed. And you are 10 years old, isn't it?
Ji.
And what will you be reciting for us today?
A Nasheed called the 25 Prophets.
The 25 Prophets, inshallah. You can start when you're ready.
الصلاة على النبي والسلام على الرسول والأنبياء المرسلين كلهم مكرمون Blessings be upon Nabi, peace be upon the messenger and the prophets who were sent. All of them were honored. Adam, Idris, Nuh, Hud, Saleh, Ibrahim, Lut, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Ayub, Shu'aib, Musa, Harun, Dhul Kifli, Dawood, Suleiman, Ilyas, Yas'a, Yunus, Zakaria, Yahya, Isa, والآخر والختم الأنبياء محمد المصطفى الصلاة على النبي والسلام على الرسول والأنبياء المرسلين كلهم مكرمون. Blessings be upon Nabi, peace be upon the messenger and the prophets who were sent. All of them were honored. نور قلوبنا يا الله وقلبي رسولك يا الله.
Aisha, I'm just gonna have to stop you there. You know what? That was absolutely amazing, but we're very, very short on time. Jazakallah so much for your call. Would you like to give salam to anyone?
You, the whole ummah, and my family.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And mashallah, I think we have a guest in the studio. Let me get an introduction, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And I think
Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
just inshallah. Let me just take this call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And who am I speaking to?
Safiya Jasa.
Safiya Jasa. And how old are you, Safiya?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Today I'll be reciting Surah Wadduha.
Surah Wadduha. You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما الذين فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah. That was amazing, Safiya. Really, really nice, MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much for your call, inshallah. Would you like to give salam to anyone?
My parents, my family, and the whole ummah.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, mashallah, that was Safiya. And you know what? We have someone in the studio. Let's see who we have. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Safiya
Safiya. And what's your surname, Safiya?
Makani.
Safiya Makani. And how old are you, Safiya?
8.
8 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Surah Iqra.
Surah Iqra. You can start when you're ready, inshallah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينتهي لنصفا بالناسئة ناسية كاذبة قاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Safiya, that was amazing. And how old are you, Safiya?
8.
8 years old. Wow, MashaAllah. And do you normally call on the radio, on the phone?
I called on the first day.
You called on the first day, mashallah. Jazakallah so much for coming in, inshallah. Really, really nice to see you here. Alhamdulillah. We're gonna go to the other calls, inshallah, but really, really nice, inshallah, for you to come, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, that was Safia who came into the studio. I think we have some calls last minute. Let's see who we can take, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Maryam Noore.
Maryam Noore. And how old are you, Maryam?
10.
10 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
And Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you're ready, inshallah.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman. Don't give in to shaitan. All you who believe, give thanks to Allah. Allah is Ar-Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahim. Allah is Yuhibbul Muhsinin wa Khaliquna wa Raziquna wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir.
Wow, mashallah. That was amazing, Maryam. Really, really nice, mashallah. Jazakallah so much for your call. Would you like to give salam to anyone?
I'd like to give salams to the whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So, mashallah, let's see who we have next. I think we can take one last call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Zainab Bati,
Zainab Bati. And how old are you, Zainab?
9 years old.
9 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you're ready, inshallah.
He stepped inside his home. He was overwhelmed with fear. An angel came with words from God. Things were still unclear. Saying, read, read, but he could not read. Amazing words that he heard. A trembling deep inside his heart, confused by what had occurred. There was only one who could comfort him, to help him see the light, to ease his fears, to reassure was Khadija, his wife. He said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dastiruni, Dastiruni, a mighty task has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side. That's it.
Wow, mashallah, really, really nice. Jazakallah so much for your call, Zainab. And would you like to give salam to anyone?
You to the whole ummah.
Inshallah, salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I think we're going to take one more call last, inshallah. Do we have that call in? Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. And who am I speaking to?
Baba Saeed.
What's your name?
Baba Saeed.
Baba.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
3.
3 years old. And what will you be reciting?
Huh?
What are you reciting?
Fastamala.
Inshallah, you can start, inshallah.
La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. I'm done.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah so much for your call. Inshallah, we'll hear from you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, I think that is the done for the day. All lines are now closed. Jazakallah everyone who called in. We'll be back tomorrow 4 p.m. on the Nasheed show from me, Abdul Sattar Mahomed. Assalamu alaikum.